You like do open the trunk? I don't know what you do.
Hey YouTube family, how you doing? Paul Phillips Fix here. Paul, I'm with my friend Anthony. He's got a Lona, a Tesla
P85
Model S. He's got a P3.
I own a Model 3.
He's got a Model 3 that's in the shop. Now I don't know why I just got an SD card error. This camera's still working.
Pretty cool.
But just figured it'd be interesting for you guys to check out a Tesla. You want to give them a rundown on some of this stuff in here?
Well, right now it's charging, and if you want to get in, you'll see the middle, screen will show you much more.
You got a 440 charger on
No,
there.
no, that's illegal. Only the Tesla supercharger locations.
Oh, you got a 240.
You can't have that at your house.
240.
I have a 240.
He's got a 240 charging system hooked up.
Well, it's not much of a system. This came with the car. This is part of.
And you just had to get the line put in.
Well, yeah, but it was already here.
And now what does this take? This takes a couple of hours to charge on that, right?
Right now it's stating that there are 4.5 hours left to get to 100%. Now this car actually has 90,000 miles on it. This is not a new car by any means.
The paint job is trashed.
Yeah, they even named it. Tesla's fun. You could name your own car. So they named it Thrashed.
Thrashed.
The car is thrashed. So, yeah, again, this car has over 90,000 miles on it, but it drives just like it probably did when it was brand new.
And I wonder how many miles you get on these before you start running into mechanical problems.
So there's a gentleman in Finland who turned one into a taxi a couple of years ago.
Really?
He right now has 400,000 miles on it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
no
good.
major, he's had some battery degradation, and that's the issue. Everybody, what happens to batteries? What happens to batteries?
Yeah.
So Teslas are actually cooled by a radiator, which I just learned.
The batteries are cooled by the radiator.
Well, there's a radiator up front. You don't see it, and there is coolant going through there, and every 4 years you're supposed to have it serviced. You're supposed to, I'm just learning this myself.
Yeah.
So that's battery cooling.
Now that doesn't cool the motors. They're cooled with air, I guess,
Great
right?
question. I believe they, Paul, you probably know more about the car than I do.
It, right?
I might own it, but I don't know much about it
into
anymore. But like we said, you had asked me about the braking system. I don't have a clue.
Yeah.
But I'll look it up.
Yeah.
We discovered today that the owner's manual is right here, and it's so detailed that you could probably, that's crazy. That's just battery stuff. I could be in here reading this for days.
Yeah.
Which is great. What other company is teaching their people about how to really operate the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we talked about, most people don't even know how to change their own oil.
Yeah, they want to keep everybody stupid so they can make money in the dealerships.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's cool. So this is the age of things to come.
Yes. So my phone is in the house. We were talking about earlier, I brought a couple of friends out, that we can look at my car through the app on my phone, and I displayed that to you when I summoned it. We'll do that. Like you said, you want to do a video of the other car, we'll do a video of the other car.
Yeah, I would. I'd like to do an in-depth one on your car,
This is cool, Pat.
So when are you going to start tearing it apart?
Well, not that one.
Not yet.
If you want to look at the Fiero in 1,000 pieces in the other garage.
No, not this one. I mean, when are you going to pull a wheel on yours to look?
Oh, on mine. Well, that's the thing. I got to start getting into it, right? This is the way to learn about it. So I got to get it back in first. That's the more information. So you want to see the front trunk? It's always startling to see this for a car person, See. Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know any. Oh, it's got a nice
luggage
size trunk in the front.
Right. Even more. Look how deep this thing goes. That's deep.
Yeah.
That's a lot of room.
You did something, you pissed it off, it started blinking.
Yeah, because I have the key.
Oh,
in
I
my
thought it doesn't
pocket.
like people in the trunk.
Here's the key. This is the key. That's the key to this car.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's no key. There's no middle key. Look, there's no door key, right?
Yeah, the door handles disappear when you close the doors.
But I got the other side.
Oh, they got little lights on the door handles too.
Yeah, so that illuminates, like puddle lights. Probably gonna make us feel this too. And I need to walk away, but I think if I do, there we go.
Yeah.
So aerodynamics.
And everything just goes flush mounted.
Yeah. That's what
Everything for aerodynamics, yeah?
Yeah.
Even the wheels.
Well, these are.
Oh,
These
look
are
at the
not
size of the
regular.
disc on that son of a bitch. It's got big disc brakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just go around. The calipers on the front are monsters.
I thought it might have had smaller discs because of the regenerative braking, you know?
Well, the thing that they brought up was that people don't need brake jobs as frequently.
Yeah, because of regenerative braking.
It's
Yeah.
kind of slowing the car most of the way.
I
And
heard one person complaining about that. This guy that's got a channel, Legit Street Cars. He's got a hybrid,
Yeah.
and he runs it on electric most of the time and uses regenerative braking, and his discs were going to crap. So he had to start doing, well, just from the rain. They started getting all rusty because he never used them.
Lack of use.
Yeah, lack of use. So he had to just take it once in a while and kind of slam on the brakes and just clean them up. So that's something for you to keep in mind with your car.
Thank you for sharing that.
You're going to want to hit the brakes every once in a while to just clean them up.
I'm bad with the car, right? But I admit it's kind of fun to feel the talk. Are we going for a ride? Might as well go for a ride. Yeah, it is. I'm still learning about this. I think I got to actually get in the car to unlock that, and that was done because they're afraid of people. If you're at
Stealing it.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're at a public charging station, you need, I don't know, a little bit of time to get home, and somebody else comes up and says, "Oh, I need the plug," and
Yeah,
then they take your plug. There you go. They take your plug, and you don't have. Then you get back to the car, and it's no different than somebody like, you needed 10 gallons of gas, and somebody ripped it out on 5.
Yeah. That's cool the way they hid that and behind a little marker light.
Yeah, you kind of, it's flush. You kind of forget it's there.
I like the way everything's understated on it, you know what I mean? Very sleek.
Well, like Mimble, you know?
Yep.
And I'm with you. I'm down with that. It wasn't raining anymore, right?
Got a moonroof.
Yeah.
Sunroof, moonroof.
Yeah.
What's the one with that opens all the way? Moonroof, right? Yeah.
Moonroof.
Yeah, sunroof has just got the glass. That is so weird moving without any sound.
See, I had a 2000 Ford Ranger electric. Ford built electric cars and crushed them 20 years ago.
Yep.
So I have one. So for me, this isn't that weird. The weirdness comes with all the gadgets. Like,
This is so strange to me.
I got you.
Just moving with no
Yep.
sound is
Wait until we
crazy.
get on the road. But the gadgets are what fortunately was needed because most people, they don't get it.
Nice backup
they want to
camera.
see. Yep. They want to see the flashy stuff. And unfortunately, that was the only way the electric car was going to win because it's going to win. When people talk about this and the lack of the maintenance, and then all the other features, like the next update for Tesla, it's going to let you play Atari games
Yeah.
while you're sitting there, while you're waiting to charge.
In all reality, it's actually very simple. You know what I mean?
right.
It's they
No, it's a simpler
perfected things,
machine.
but it's simple.
Yes.
A lot
It's
less moving parts.
That's the key. That's the key. Less moving
Good
parts.
engineering is simplicity, you know?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, these fucking move like nothing, huh? Now you gave that like no pedal, right?
Yeah, I'm trying not to go this fast. So unfortunately, it's a little wet out, but we're still gonna be.
Here we're
able
gonna
to-
go. We're gonna see what a Tesla does.
Ah,
Yeah. Holy Jesus
you like
Christ!
that, right?
Holy shit! What the fuck? That's fucking crazy.
So
That is
Like I
fucking
said,
insane.
good.
That's fucking scary, man. Holy shit!
everybody has to experience.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Once you feel this once, and you now have what we've been calling for 20 years, the EV grin.
That
Yes,
is motherfucking nuts.
Yes, it's a Tesla, and yes, it's a performance, but the reality is we just did all of that without changing any gears.
Yep.
It was straight,
Pure torque.
pure
yep.
torque. Now,
That is fucking
at any
Jesus
time I can
Christ.
do that because
That's
all the
fucking
torque,
nuts.
all the torque is available all the time.
That
You
is
don't have to
fucking
be in the right
crazy.
gear. You don't have to be at the right RPM. It's at any time you want it. It's there.
I've never been in anything that took off like that. I've driven fucking Lamborghinis and
Really?
shit. Yeah, because I used to work in a garage, so I would take out Alfa
Well, yeah,
Romeos,
check it out.
Lamborghinis,
Sure, yeah.
all this shit, Ferrari. I've never felt anything fucking take off
It's
like that. That's
different,
fucking
you know,
insane.
It's torquey and
Yeah, there was no build-up. It was total insanity from fucking bang.
when we let you drive it, which we're going to in a minute, you'll feel that it's instantaneous. The second you make
it was fucking frightening, actually.
Well, I actually had a friend driving earlier, and I said, I want to sit in the back seat for this, and he made me nervous. So I get it. It's very peppy. Where?
Fucking peppy. That's an understatement. That's fucking crazy.
You think
man.
890 is safe?
I don't know. You don't want to get the fucking cops. Just I'll go down Helderberg or whatever. I don't want to go crazy with the fucking thing.
Well, I'm gonna let you drive it.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. There's no point in me having it. It's a
That's
loaner.
fucking insane.
Yeah, it's very grunty, and it's actually so grunty, and people aren't used to it, that in the 3, there's a chill mode. They actually put out an update so that the car wouldn't be as
aggressive. Yeah.
You know, it was people were saying they were getting sick.
Now this has berserk mode or something too, right?
No,
so what do they call it?
That's only on the P100D, and it's called Ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
What this has, because it's the performance mode, max or 7. That's what this has.
All right.
But if it was a performance D, I think
that's
just
got
100.
Ludicrous.
That you had to pay extra for it. But that had Ludicrous.
Now that was the SUV one, right?
Well, that's Model X. It's a whole.
All right, that's another one that I saw one of them beat a Corvette or some other shit.
I believe it. That car also is very, very torquey. You know, could have a dual motor or could have a single motor, and could be performance, and could have the Ludicrous.
That was insane.
Good, man. Let's have you feel it.
I'm trying to shut that camera off. Just watch that camera's under the seat there.
Yeah, I won't feel it.
I think I lost my mod and everything.
See, I'm almost kind of glad that I had to get a loaner, because there's no way I'd be letting everybody
No,
drive
I
my
wouldn't.
car
I
like
wouldn't
this.
have asked you to drive your car. I wouldn't even ask.
I've been letting
you know?
everybody drive this. So you coming to the track this week?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay, hang on.
Drive, right?
You got it, but you got to have your foot on the brake.
I did.
Okay.
I put my foot on the brake.
It might
It's
not
still
have
saying
registered.
park.
Yeah, it might not have registered.
There
we
it
go.
goes. That's it, right? Now it's like a normal car.
Yeah.
I just want to see how the brakes feel.
Sure,
The brakes are strong too.
Drive a car without checking it out.
Everything normal. The brakes are really fucking strong, man. It bites a lot. I got slotted and drilled brakes on my Impala.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love this brand Power Stop.
Okay.
The last set, there's a regenerative brake, and I just felt it when I let off.
You can also visualize it if you're in the red or the green.
Yeah,
Green's
now I'm
regen.
generating,
You got it.
So I'm actually generating juice going down this hill.
Well, you're going down the hill, sure.
Yeah, cool. This is fucking cool.
Good, Paul. Good.
No, this is an experience just to drive one of these. How many people have driven one? A friend of mine asked me
You
if
can get a test drive right now at any dealership.
A friend of
Go ahead, I'll let you finish.
a friend of mine asked me if I wanted to give him a hand. He had to go up by the airport by Lake George.
Yeah.
He had his car broke down. I said, yeah, I'll go with you. So on the way up, he goes, it's a nice day. Maybe we'll take the plane up. He's got a plane.
Whoa.
I said, yeah, whatever. I thought he was bullshitting. So we get in the plane. I'm asking him about all the controls.
Awesome.
He let me fly his fucking plane,
What a great
that was
day.
cool as shit.
It's an amazing
that
day.
was cool. I actually have the date on my calendar. It was almost a little over 2 years ago that they did that.
Time.
I'll just go up this way and flip around at 8 or something.
Just be careful of this bicycle.
Yeah, I don't want to hit this fucking guy.
He's got nowhere to go, though.
I know.
It's very bad sidewalks. It's going to
That regenerative braking's cool.
Yeah. You might be hitting both pedals at the same time. I do that.
Oh yeah,
I do it all the time.
Well, I'm a 2-foot driver.
Okay, me too.
You are too?
Yeah, because I'm used to driving manual.
Yeah.
So if I get in an automatic, my left foot needs something to do.
I just think it's better. You're right there for a brake, you know?
I'm with you.
I think you got to be pretty retarded to get confused on which one's which. I've never had that happen.
They do it all the time. They go into buildings. They go into storefronts.
Yeah, that's fucking...
They do it all the time.
I've never had that happen with the 2-foot driver. Oh my God, that's insane. I just touched that pedal.
I know, pal. I know.
I just want to.
Crazy, right?
I don't want to lose control of this fucking.
Well, right here, one, it's wet out. So
yeah,
that's
I know.
A negative. And right here is kind of construction. So, something goofy. Who watches your videos, bro?
All different kinds of
Oh,
people.
okay, okay. No, that's good. I just don't want to get anybody in trouble. Something goofy
No.
happened here last night that involved the cops, and we all got away. So, it was fun. There you go. Now, I'd imagine
That is fucking nuts.
now you still feel like a typical rear-wheel drive car. The front end come up
Yeah.
as you launch forward.
Yeah.
I'd imagine on the dual that doesn't happen. I'd imagine on the dual motor cars, it's kind of like it's being pulled and pushed at the same time.
So this is only rear-wheel drive?
You got it. This is rear-wheel drive only.
That's why it handles so much like a regular sedan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it got
I know.
squirmy on
and
you.
the traction control is on, and even more, they have relatively new tires on this thing.
Yeah, if
But
you didn't have the traction control on it, you'd lose it.
I
lost
certainly
it.
would. I probably would have ate a guardrail
Yeah.
by now.
Yeah.
But maybe a better driver would be okay.
Now we're at 55 again, right?
Oh, the speed limit?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 55 over here.
Jesus Christ, that is fucking insane. The cops couldn't catch you in this.
Ah! Yeah,
Well, the radio will, but
that's right. The radio's always going to get you. And if you look at your bottom left, you'll see 171 miles to go. So, although this car only has 90,000 miles, it is rather thrashed. And you can imagine as a loaner car, people have been doing what we're doing with it for 90,000 miles.
Yeah.
So, I've noticed battery degradation, especially when I hammer on it and use the air conditioner. The battery takes a
Battery
lot.
goes down quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to give you a full, what does it say, like 171? You're not going to get that if you start using the air conditioning and doing what we're doing with it. There's no way you're seeing 171.
Fucking incredible fucking car.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Handle's nice too.
I mean, it's a $100,000 car.
Yeah.
So it should, it should do everything that any other $100,000 car does.
The way you can get away from somebody, this could save your ass in an emergency, just like braking,
Now, with autopilot, this car doesn't have autopilot. It's very controversial, but my car does. My 3 has advanced autopilot, and I gotta admit, I drive with it on all the time.
Yeah.
And on 2 different occasions, it noticed an erratic driver that I really didn't see the driver was being weird. And it started slowing down, and I couldn't tell why. And then within a moment, I saw that driver start playing, doing the games with the leaving it out of traffic.
You got to be careful about getting tickets in this fucking thing.
Well, my thing was a couple of times I looked down and I was doing 90, and I didn't
Yeah, you don't even know it. You have no idea, right?
It was dead quiet. It's smooth. You don't hear like a high rev when it shifts. There's no shifting. So,
my Mercedes is like that. I can
very
fucking.
smooth.
You look down, you're doing 85, 90, you think you're just cruising along, I'm going to go on the street back.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Just
bro.
to
Like
feel
you said, it's
that
a
way I
loaner
can pull
car.
away.
I need it at 100% for tomorrow, but it's going to be in the garage charging, and that's the thing. Most of the time that your car is around, it's sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
You're not driving your car 24 hours a day. That's impossible.
Not at all.
So when it's sitting there doing nothing, if it's being charged, what difference is it to you?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And you could interrupt the charge at any time.
It's a lot less of an inconvenience to do that than go to a gas station.
You already got it. But people are trained, man. I had a huge discussion last night with a bunch of younger guys. And they're trained. They're like, so if your girl wants to hang out and your car's charged and you can't go?
Yeah, you can
and
go.
I'm like, wait a second, how close is your girl? 5 miles. How much is on the car? 20 miles. Then you can go.
I'm not even giving that half pedal. Because I don't want to get fucking ticket.
Well, no, nobody wants a ticket.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
That's my favorite part, is that you can get the torque anywhere.
Instant, yeah. It doesn't matter even if you're moving.
That's right. Yeah, it's available all the time.
Yeah, it's peak fucking torque anytime.
All the time. All the time. Yep. All torque all the time.
And I want to let off the gas real quick and feel the Yeah, the
Easy.
regenerative braking
Yeah.
kicks right in.
That's
yeah,
pretty
your
interesting.
brake pads that last a long time on
Yeah,
this.
that's what they say. You know, they see brakes this and all.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's fun, you know, and that's the thing. The major car companies made these 20 years ago. What happened? We know what happened.
If this didn't have that traction control on, when you nailed that, we would have been fucking
You
in
think
the
we were on the
sidewalk. Yeah,
sidewalk?
we would have been in
Yeah.
somebody's front porch.
God. Oh, Jesus.
I felt it twice. It was getting
Yeah.
ready to just go sideways.
And you'll see a little blip of a light, but it's a screen, so it's not a light, it's an icon.
That's when the traction control's on, right?
Or when it's off. Because anytime I felt it getting crazy back there, I could see that blip, and it's probably saying the traction control got disabled.
This doesn't have the brights on, right? That green light? No, that's the low one.
Yeah, that's the low.
All right.
If you pull it, I think it goes bright.
Yep. Yeah, you flip it forward, it stays on. Pull it just for a second.
All right, that flash the back.
I would like to pull up next to some jerk-off kid now.
I know. I think about that a lot. I think about that too much. But you know, my thing is, it's still looked at as a rich person's car. So that's the response. Like, oh, that guy's loaded.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but
That's how I always viewed these, because it's like not really attainable to your average Joe yet. You know what I mean?
well, with the 35, and again, this is my 3 is more money than I ever spent on a car in my whole life. I buy $1,500. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
I buy $1,500 cars my whole life.
Yeah.
I daily a 1989 Volkswagen Jetta diesel that I still drive every day because I'm a landlord.
Yeah.
So, you know, the 35. Now I stretch to buy it. This is out of my budget. The 3, I know it's out of my budget.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make the money come up because I believe in this company.
Yeah.
I've been following these guys for a decade now. You know, I couldn't wait to own something like this, and I don't think I could get an S. But the 3, yeah, I made it happen. You know.
This this thing runs so efficient. I mean, I'm hardly even draining any battery power off.
Right now,
of this
you're
fucking
draining
thing.
nothing.
No, I'm charging, but
That's
when
right.
I'm driving, even because I tend to go easy on a pedal,
Well, yeah.
I saw I'm hardly pulling anything out on this. You know?
Oh, meaning the miles wise?
No,
What
on
do you
the
mean?
draw.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. You can make
Now
it.
that's your amperage draw,
That's
right?
right, pal. Or kilowatts per hour, I believe.
I'm doing that 2 pedal.
Yeah, I
thing
do.
again.
Like I said, it alerts you. So with the 3, it actually gives you an effort. Oh, we got it right there. Watt hours per mile. See, 374 watt hours per mile.
Yeah.
So since last charge, it's 395. So unfortunately, the day when I went to the track, those were over 700.
Yeah.
Because it was nonstop. But no, you're right. It could you could really make it do a more efficient run if you're easy with it. Now the 3 has hubcaps, believe it or not, that are on top of very nice rims, but they're aero hubcaps.
Yeah.
And those hubcaps, people have been doing just real world tests to see that
If
looks
it
like-
makes a difference.
Yeah, and they found 20%. That's 20%. You're gonna see me. We just passed the Model X over there. That's
Did
why
we?
I was peering. Yeah, the SUV one. So the 20%, I'm keeping those hubcaps on there.
That car behind me just like went wheel.
Yeah. Oh, he vanished.
Yeah.
He vanished in your rearview mirror. Good stuff, Paul. Good stuff.
Where are you? Right here, right?
I'm actually, if you look at the little Super, that's what you want to see, the little Super. You're like up a block, buddy. See the little Super coming up on the left? I'm sorry, pal.
Oh yeah,
It's-
I got
it's
it.
Off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see it now. Yep.
And your truck's there. If
Yeah,
you want
I'm
to
gonna
pull
go
in
in
the
the other one,
driveway
yeah.
closer to us, that's the middle driveway, and that'll get us there. That's where we came out of.
This one right here.
You got it.
That was fucking something else. That was an
Yeah.
experience. Very cool. It was very cool. Thank you.
Beautiful car. You're welcome. It's a beautiful car. We'll do it with the 3. I mean, we're not going to take drives like that. We'll do it.
It's amazing how much torque it's got. It's like
Yeah.
insane.
It's very, very tall.
The silence is so nice with the quiet, you know? I was thinking that the thing that's gonna make it was gonna be hydrogen fuel cells.
That's not going to happen. And why would we want it to? Another liquefied fuel that somebody else gets to control?
Yeah,
No
that's true.
thanks, man. Now we're gonna plug this into my house, and at some point, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna have solar on this roof.
Yep.
So now who
Charge
owns
it for
the
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, who owns the electricity now?
Well,
You
me and Wendy had talked about the solar,
Yeah, well, I know.
and if I ever gonna go solar, I'm gonna buy the solar.
Well, yeah.
How do I put it in park? Oh,
There you
push the button. You push the button to put it in park.
Yeah.
That was thrilling.
Good.
Well, everybody, that's a Tesla. If you haven't ridden in one, you don't know what fucking torque feels like. That scared the shit out of me. Really, I've driven a lot of fast fucking cars,
Yeah, pal.
and that
I know,
fucking
it's
thing,
different.
that's
the thing.
crazy. Oh, I didn't go in enough.
That's okay. You can't compare it. It's
No.
like a whole nother beast.
Unbelievable. And you know the amazing thing is, that's not putting a lot of strain on the motor.
Nothing.
All it is a magnetic field.
That's right. That's right.
You're not fucking wailing out a bunch of pistons that are going to blow on you.
Nothing like that's even
You know?
happening. I'm still learning. My car. You
Well, I want to thank you
Yeah.
for letting me do the video for
Absolutely,
everybody.
absolutely.
That was real cool, you know? If you want to have an exciting ride, don't go to a roller coaster. Get in a Tesla.
Well, you know, now if they go to, you can schedule an appointment to test drive a Tesla. So here's the problem.
Just to experience.
Yeah. In New York State, they only allow 5 Tesla stores. In the
Yeah, I
whole
don't
state of New
understand
York.
that. That's
Well,
craziness.
It's to protect the dealership.
Yeah.
And they say it's the dealership model, that the dealership is protecting the consumer. Who feels protected when you walk into a dealership?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Teslas aren't dealerships.
Yeah.
Even the gentleman that his title is the delivery specialist. That's his job.
Yeah.
He's not a salesperson.
Yeah.
He was there to introduce me to my car when I came to pick it up. And he told me about all the features. We went for a drive. They had to do paperwork. I think I told you, they ended up sending me out in
Yeah.
a P100D Model X, the SUV, because
Yeah.
the paperwork took a while.
Yeah.
They paid for my lunch.
Yeah.
And when I came back, I drove my car. I didn't feel threatened. Nobody tried to sell me anything.
Yeah.
That never happened. People were
Yeah.
offering me water and coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was a whole different experience
Yeah.
from what most people feel when they walk into a dealership.
Well, as soon as you sign the paper in these other dealerships, the whole story changes. Now you can go fuck yourself. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, no.
Really, once you sign the papers and they got you, that's it.
Oh, they want to tell you.
Mercedes is fucking. I hear so many complaints about Mercedes dealerships. You know,
You think, you're paying a premium?
you used to get catered to when you bought a Mercedes,
Oh, yeah.
not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
These corporations now, they don't give a shit about people. You know, that was a thrill. Thank you.
You're welcome.
YouTube family, hope you liked that. I enjoyed it, and don't forget to give a like and please subscribe. Hoping to have my channel grow, and hopefully I brought some fun, useless information to you today. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.